Hi, Michelle. Hi, I'm Max Blumenthal from The Nation.
Hello.
Hi, I love your book, In Defense of Internment. I was wondering,
I don't think you did.
can you make this out to Max?
I'm not going to sign that.
Why, what's the problem?
I'm not going to sign it.
Well, why not?
I'm not signing it.
Well, is there a reason? I mean, you thought the internment camps of Japanese Americans
I'm
were
not going to have you smear my
good.
book. Did you read my book?
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I read it to the extent that it was legible.
Tell me what the conclusion of my book was.
Your conclusion was that you essentially defended the internment of Japanese Americans, and you said that the same policy should be instituted during the war on terror on Muslim Americans.
That is bull. You did not read my book.
I don't see what the problem is with this.
Let me tell you something since you are filming this. I am all for honest intellectual debate about the policies that were instituted by the Democratic administration during World War II. I had extensive exchanges with critics of my book. I put up an errata page. I invited the major...
You had to issue errata?
Excuse me. Exactly. I did.
So you made a lot of errors in your book?
I made a lot of errors, and I acknowledged several errors in my book. Unlike my critics who refused to acknowledge their factual errors, their distortions, part of the honest exchange of ideas and intellectual discourse is being transparent about your sources, being honest and upfront about your faults and flaws, which I have always done. I invited my critics to radio debates. I advertised their websites in forums across the country, on college campuses, and I absolutely detest your initiative in trying to smear my work without even reading it. And let me say one last thing. I visited the National Cryptologic Museum a couple of months ago, and the curator there is somebody who identified himself as a staunch Democrat. He said that my book was one of the best assessments and overviews of the policies and the considerations that went into the national security decisions to evacuate, relocate, and institute the policies during World War II. I am grateful for every high school teacher and college professor who has assigned the book and had students actually digest the arguments that I make in the book and to properly and honestly characterize what my conclusions were at the end of the book. Thank you very much.
That was a good speech, Malkin. Now, I was wondering if you'd learned any lessons journalistically. There she goes. That went really